Who was Apollo in Greek mythology? Apollo is the Greek god of light, music, poetry, rational thinking, archery, healing, medicine, play, prophecy, purification, and civilization. Apollo wears a lot of different hats, even in comparison to other deities, because of the sheer breadth that his domains cover, beaten out only by Hermes, in my opinion. He is one of the most important and most instantly recognizable of the Olympian gods, but he sort of got flanderized over time when his solar aspect eclipsed all the rest. So it's about time I did a deep dive into Apollo, and what makes him special. Apollo is one of the only Olympians who is not from Greece. His name does not appear in Linear B, though one of his most common epithets, Pian, is, so some version of him may still have existed in Mycenaean Greece. One of the common theories of his origins is that Apollo comes from Anatolia. This might be why Apollo fights for the Trojans in the Trojan War and is portrayed very negatively through the Iliad. Despite that, Apollo is almost synonymous with the Greek civilization itself. Some myths of Apollo. Apollo's birth was less miraculous than that of some other gods, but it still has a story behind it. Hera, being Hera, tried to prevent his mother Leto from giving birth to her twins. Leto traveled all over Greece, almost in labor, but never actually able to give birth anywhere. Eventually, she was welcomed onto the island of Delos for various reasons, usually having something to do with Delos not technically being a piece of land yet. She gave birth to Artemis first, who, being a goddess of midwifery, helped Leto deliver her brother. As a young god, Apollo proved himself by claiming the holy site of Delphi. Delphi was thought to be the center of the world by the ancient Greeks, the navel of the goddess Gaia. Gaia was originally worshipped at the site in myth, if not in reality, and it was guarded by a gigantic black dragon with poisonous breath called Python. In some sources, such as the Homeric hymn to Apollo, Python is conflated with Echidna, the mate of Typhon and the mother of some of Greece's most terrible monsters. Apollo arrived on a chariot drawn by swans and slew Python with 1,000,000 golden shafts. Having lost a bit of its chthonic presence with the death of Python, Mt. Parnassus became one of Apollo's most important centers of worship. He ruled over Delphi in the summer and left it in the winter, when the sun was less strong, leaving it in the care of Dionysus. Parnassus also became the home of the Muses, Apollo's retinue, and the goddesses of the arts.